The hornet's nest has broken open. Next time I want to plant tree, I know where to come find it. Look at those baby trees. Those are too cute. What does these letters stand for? Come on! They got some free mulch out here, plant dirt. I said next time, I'm prepared. I'm gonna get me some free dirt because what? You know, why do we go out our ways to go to the stores anyway to get what we actually want when it's out here free to pick up if we want to? It's just maybe the environment. You know, we don't want nobody seeing us doing that. But at the same time, I feel like it's past those times where doing random stuff out and about is, there's nothing you can do that don't look crazy, you know. Stupid is being thrown around a lot lately. But yeah. But at the same time, would you pick up this dirt and use it as plant dirt? But at the same time, look, it ain't plant dirt. This stuff came from the ground, like the sewer and stuff, because you can tell. You see that stuff? Like those is like chain metals inside of it and stuff like that. Yeah, this came from underground because I forget. I remember they was working over here one day. So they definitely, this came from underground. This ain't no plant dirt. It make you seem like it's plant dirt because it's around this area. You know, this is like a farm place. I don't know if they knocked it down, but you would go in here and they would give out free vegetables and stuff like that. So, yeah, they tried to disguise it with their lazy selves. They tried to disguise this to make like it was plant soil. This ain't no goddamn plant soil. Just because they ain't want to get rid of their mess. They better come clean up their mess. So, we were supposed to go to the church thing because they was handing out free meals until from 8 to whenever they run out. I guess they ran out because obviously it was too late. So, we found this Asian store. And they sell plantains. I did say I wanted to make fufu. Oh, these actually... Is these plantains or is these bananas? So I only got $25 and we have to buy some stuff with a discount. Dragon fruit. We only really came out here for some milk and some noodles, but obviously we don't get that. But this is a whole grocery store, y'all. Like what? What? I didn't expect it to be a whole grocery store. I don't see no milk though. Where's the milk? So yeah, we about to look around.
IEsha.
Huh?
Yeah.
What's that smell? What you smelling? Oh, and they got meat. It's like a meat house too. Do y'all sell milk? Where's the milk? Milk? Yeah. towards the front. I ain't seen nothing over here. He said they don't sell milk. There's a whole grocery store that don't sell milk. We about to look. He expect me to grab his scooter every time. It's by with all the stuff that's in his bag. You ain't gonna have no tablet, no phone, and no scooter when we get home, so you better pick it up. I know I'm a mom, and I have my kids, but have you ever gotten to the point where now you question your life because all you have is your kids? You done lost your family before you even passed away. You're still alive, and it feel like you've died because you no longer have your family. They're gone. And now I have to go on in my life treating the situation just that as it is. There's too many times where this has happened over and over and over again, and I question why. But I don't want to question why anymore. It's like you have nothing to look forward to. I have my kids to look forward to, but when you have no family in this world, it's just like really cold and blank. Not me trying to clean my refrigerator stand, and the glass, can't get the glass back in there because they want to be complicated with how they put the glass. No, you gotta take apart the refrigerator to clean it. You feel me? So, where's the glass? So this is a glass that goes to that part, but I can't get it back in there. It's supposed to look like this one, except this one got little prongs on the side that one don't have. So these are two different pieces, two different pieces made for the same purpose. But even if I wanted to get inside these little parts and clean off the other one, clean off this one like I did the other one, I wouldn't be able to, because what's all this? It makes it impossible to clean the glass inside. And look in the sides. This is why I took apart the first one, because I don't like how the sides are dirty. Inside this glass is dirty. And that's why I took apart the first one, because I wanted to clean inside that glass, because it bothers me. You know how you can't reach it, but you just want to clean it? You know, you want to clean inside, but they make it impossible to clean inside because you got to take it apart. And they made it complicated. They make it impossible to take it apart. Like, why? Why? So, unfortunately, I won't be able to fix what I have undone because I don't know how to put it back together. And we're just going to leave it like this until I can get in touch with maintenance to fix it for me. Hopefully I can figure it out, but at this point I think it's impossible to figure out because I tried. It was like this part down, that part up, and I was supposed to slide the glass in between this part, like this part right here. And I tried it, and it wasn't. The glass seems too big, like too wide to even try to slide that through. And it's wide, but it's not. I mean, it's wide, but it's short. So since it's wide, it's like wide this way, but it's short to where it can fall right through. So you gotta put it together a certain way. So yeah, I just messed up my part of the refrigerator, and I'm just keep on cleaning. And I stashed the glass somewhere up in here on top of the other glass, and whenever I get in touch with them, or they available, or whenever I got some spare time, I just let them know, hey, could you fix this glass for me? Can you put this back together? You feel me? So yeah. So I really want to try these dumplings, so I'm gonna throw something together. So these are chicken soup dumplings. They're in the microwave. They're cooking. It said 1 to 2 minutes. I put it in for 3 minutes. So I never had any other dumplings with the homemade ones. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna boil this, and I'm gonna go ahead and toss in my dumplings. They still cold though. Okay, so it is done. The noodles are done, and we're about to throw in some butter. Okay, now we got the packet. We're gonna stir that. Beef pasta noodles. I'm a pasta fetish. This won't even come up. Let's see how this tasting. Why it tastes like ramen noodles, y'all? What? I think I'm gonna have to get a whole bunch of beef pasta. Use the seasoned packets in my ramen noodles. Okay, so should I add more to it? Like add this to it too? And I gotta toss in my herbs.
This is where I messed up. Doing too much.
Okay, so this kind of is a little bit bitter because I just added that seasoning. It was like a mellow taste, but now it's kind of spinchy, but this would definitely balance it out. Just taste it. Really good, creamy. Okay, so this is how it's looking. Let's go ahead and try it. Better. Alright. So, I'm going to let this simmer a little bit since I just put that soup in there. And then we're going to go ahead and throw in the dumplings later on. I do got some sliced potatoes in the can. We can carry on after we eat the dumplings because we only got, what, like 6 time to add the pasta? Because I really want to try this. Pasta is good by itself, honestly. So we're going to go for our dumplings. So these are how the dumplings are looking. They real slimy. I'm not liking how this is looking. I don't like slime, so I'm gonna throw in some salt. Because what? That's too slimy looking for me. Yeah, let's go ahead and try this. I'm scared. Okay, so I cut that up in half. I'm gonna just grab a dumpling. Alright. Oh, okay. It's not bad. It's actually really good. Yeah. This is good. I think because I added the salt. If I wouldn't add that salt, I'm pretty sure it would have tasted kind of like it was missing something. So I'm gonna grab some more. Yeah, it's good. The dumpling, it's thick. You know, it got like a texture. I don't know what's inside of it, but this is like what's inside of it. But I don't know. It's good. It's like the dumpling. I can't explain it, but it's good. It would taste like original dumplings. It does. It tastes like original dumplings. That's the best. That's the best description I can give to you. But yeah, this is really good. So this turned out really good, y'all. Let's try. Now I'll talk to you next time. Bye. So I had inspection. I actually had this rug right there. They kicked it aside and was like, oh yeah, we'll fix that. It's still right here.
I think I am gonna use this as a wall rug. You'll just have to figure out how to stick it to the wall.
Inspired by this person who makes wall.
I'm gonna be that earthbound spirit. You know, a soul that can never rest, because the question that I have the most, the one question that I can't get no answer to, it leaves me like this, you know. I'm restless because I need to know the answer. So when I pass, my soul won't be at rest, and that is obviously something I am clear with. You can only rest when your soul is at peace. As long as I don't have peace, when I do pass, if it's not meant to be, or it's not meant to happen, but I pass, and unfortunately it was, if you know what I mean, an opportunity taken by the wrong hands. If that happens, then I already know my spirit won't rest, and I will be that spirit to roam the earth, restless and without peace. That spirit will be me. I think I need some new eyes. This one is completely burnt. This one is burnt. And then this one is alright, it's decent. This one is going like that, you know, this is the one that been used the most. But yeah, I need some new eyes. It's about that time. I'm gonna need something else to help me get these red stains off this counter. Because I tried an Ajax pad. I'm gonna have to need. I only had one that was already used up, so I'm probably gonna have to get some more and then try to wipe it off again. Seen Ghost Whisperer, where you gotta go to the light. Once you get peace from the situation, that's when you cross over to the light. Yeah, that'll be me. If you can turn your words into a painting, only you would know what you're saying, while everybody else get to enjoy the illustration and make up their own interpretation.
you never really understood. But Caroline, I'm doing fine. It's the others who are dying. Light a candle or curse the dark, it's all the same to me. Start a fire, drown the spark, and shake away the heat. Tell the truth or live a lie. Just don't close your eyes. And you're breaking, but you're faking. Nothing's ever wrong. You're concealing what you're feeling, always standing strong. But you don't need to act like you don't bleed when you come falling down. 'Cause there's no healing when you're not feeling anything at all. Light a candle or curse the dark, it's all the same to me. Start a fire, drown the spark, and shake away the heat. Tell the truth or live a lie. Be a burden or a prize. Stick around or say goodbye. Just don't close your eyes.
It's gonna be just how you want it to be.
It took me so long to iron these shorts, and I can't even fit them. And because it was really, 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 really wrinkled. So the best thing for me right now is to continue exercising so that I can fit back into these clothes. Because when I say I just got most of these clothes, most of my pants and a couple of my shorts cannot fit. I'm not about to keep buying clothes. I literally just had a dream that because my sister made crochet dresses. I had a dream that I was making my own dresses, crocheting my own dresses in less than 10 minutes. And when I tell you that dress was so cute, if I could, I would, But to the best of my ability right now, all I can do is exercise. And hopefully I can fit back into my pants that I just got. I just got these pants, and that's a pet peeve with me and clothes. I get my clothes, and then I would say 4 months later, I'm back buying more clothes because I can't fit them. So yeah, I just need to use my time wisely, and I just need to exercise so I can fit these clothes again, because I'm not buying no more clothes. For real. I don't want to. Had a long day. Have you ever lied and thought of all the reasons why you could be proven wrong? Of course, in this situation, I'm pretty sure that wouldn't be the case. But at the same time, you never know, because after work, they're less clueless as you are. I'm grown. I can lie. But lying isn't really my thing, because what's to lie for, honestly? Unless the truth isn't a good enough reason. And that's that. So, what else can you do but revert back to the lie they are familiar with, keeping it all simple? The truth is complicated, too complex, too much to document. The real reason is life got real, more real than the ding of a bell to detect if I'm here or there. Life got so real that my mind couldn't comprehend what's the big deal, because what matters is simple. And what doesn't is the illusion manifested into the energetic field to matter. So today is wash day, and I got my olive area ready. So I already cut it in half, and I got some gel right here. I went ahead and blended it the way that I blended it, because I don't have a regular blender. I just put this inside here, this blender, and I put the top on it, and I blend it away. And now I have my Vera gel to put in my hair, and I will let this sit for about half an hour in my hair, and then I will go ahead and wash it. So yeah. Next, I'm going to place a bag over my head, and I will let that sit. And that is how I prep my hair for my wash. 30 minutes, it will sit, and then I will wash. Talk to you next time. Bye. And it's not yet frozen yet, but it's a little bit frozen. I put some aloe vera in here. I'm gonna open it up to show y'all. Okay, so it wasn't frozen yet, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and add some more water to this and allow it to freeze. I think the bottom part is frozen though. So yeah. The top is frozen too, so it's actually frozen inside of there. But to connect them, I'm gonna have to add some. Close that. I'm gonna go ahead and stick this in the refrigerator. The aloe vera. Let's see. You know, obviously it's frozen, so yeah. Let me open it. Aloe vera, water, silicone, face cleanser. So yeah. So this is how my hair is looking right now. I kind of want some flower clips to wear in the back of my head. So let me show you on the light. So I braided this part up, and I want some flower clips back there. But I was watching this video of a YouTuber and their sister, and I just like I want to do. Did I say yeah? I want to do flower clips in the back here and wear it like that. It just made me think about my sister, and I just started getting so sad because we was just getting on good terms. You know, she came over and I was expressing my heart to her, and talking to her is just like talking to, you know, one of my guy friends. And I can really open up my heart to her. I can really talk to her, but I never actually called her out her name and stuff. I never gotten to that point, but I got into that point because, you know, I was very upset about the conversation at first because it just don't make sense because she was like, you whispered. You was like, yeah, I said that. I'm like, I did not do that, you know, and I know what I did. Yes, I was drunk, but at the same time, I know what I'm doing. And I probably did say, yeah, I invited him. But at the same time, it's just like, at first she said, my sisters invited him. And then she started pointing the finger at me saying, well, you said you invited him. I'm like, no, I was just going on with your conversation that we invited him, you know? But it wasn't no big deal of who invited him. It was how long ago? That was like probably 6 years ago. Her birthday on the 6th year, like 6 years ago. I didn't say on 6 year, but 6 years ago. I'm like, I probably don't remember because honestly, I was on medication at the time. You know, I was going through a lot. It was a lot, you know. I wasn't at that point I'm not at this point where I was then. But I know for a fact, if my dad was there or if I invited him, I wanted to be there. I wanted him to be there regardless because he makes me feel better. He makes me feel more comfortable towards the situation. Regardless, it's our sisters, our brothers and sisters here. What makes you think that our dad wouldn't be there? You know, if I hadn't invited him, this is what I was trying to explain to her. I'm like, if I hadn't invited him, then one of my sisters or one of my brothers would have invited him, and he would have knew because we are all close to him. The only one that isn't close to him like that was her. You know, she's the only one that was not close to him like that. And even if he tried to get close to her, it wasn't happening because she was listening. You know, it was so much negativity about him in one ear, and that she couldn't hear from the other ear. She couldn't hear him, you know, so it's just like, eventually she came around, but she wasn't fully there. And she was never fully there because I don't know what her grudge was about him, but it's more so of I've accepted my stepdad, I've accepted my mom, and she really didn't care too much about the relationship between her and my dad. So that's what happened. But it's just like I got really emotional. Yes, I'm under the influence, but at the same time, it just makes my emotions more, you know, I can speak. I obviously could speak up about, you know, I got that courage to speak. You know, it would have came out anyway, but it's just like I was feeling good. So it's like when I'm feeling good, it's just like I'm going to speak my mind. And that whole situation, I called it as it was. You know, I have no regrets. It's just, you know, I had the ability to stand up for myself as I've always have. But I was looking at the YouTuber and his sister, and it's just like, wow, we was that close. It's always when we're that close that close to kind of just mending our relationship. Now you know where I'm at. You can come over here and visit me. I can come over there. It was like I was thinking of this stuff, like playing games, like board games again, going back to board games. It'd be so fun. You know, she come over here and their relationship is so perfect, you know, and I can see myself doing like my sister coming over here like that sometimes, you know, and it's just like right when it's getting so good for you and somebody else's relationship, it's like something has to sabotage it. If it's not that that one person, you know, for the benefit of whatever, you know, is supposed to happen, or for the benefit of, you know, whatever someone else's intentions. I don't know. I don't know why it happened, but it's just, it's like, I don't know. It's a family thing, honestly, because I have no idea why this happened. And it was so weird that it happened because, yes, I got touched by the subject, but at the same time, why did you bring up that when nobody was talking about it? You know, we was mending, me and my grandma. Me and my mom and my auntie was mending. You know, we was grieving my grandma and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden you pop up with this, that, and the third about my dad. And you know I'm going to feel some type of way about it. You know, and then the fact that, and I felt the same way then that I do now when she doesn't want my dad to be at certain places. I'm always against it. I'm like, oh no, my dad's going to be here. Regardless of what you say, he's going to be here. And the thing that I said, I was like, you know what? Regardless if his daughters invited him, or if he was going to know, he has all of us. That's the thing. He has all of us. We're close to him. You're not. So the fact that we're close to him, he's going to show up regardless. But even if we not had said nothing, if he would have showed up, he's a grown man, he could have showed up. And it wasn't none of us going to put him out. The only one that probably wouldn't want him there would be you. And if he's leaving, I'm leaving too. Period, point blank. Like me and my other sister, he took us home. We didn't even have no ride home. We rode home with him. You feel me? That's how much we love our dad. And for you to go against him like that, it made us feel some type of way. You know, if for you to go against, like if you would have went against him, it would have made us feel some type of way. You dismissing him, you dismissing me. You know, and if they wanted to stay, I would have still left because I want my dad there. Period, point blank. So, yeah, I just don't, you know, she already knew it was a vulnerable time, you know, and I don't want to think that she meant this. But at the same time, you know, it is what it is. You feel me? But yeah, this is just me grieving what could have been, you know, because like I said, she was here. We was talking about painting. We was talking about, you know, it was, every time we're getting close, it's just that separation, you know. But yeah. I just wanted to talk about that. It was on my mind. It was on my heart while I was watching this video. And yeah, that's my little vent session.
You're struggling to see what I'm doing. Did I take a bullet for you? It's easy, I don't let go, but I won't. I need you here, need you right now. You throw it away like it's nothing. It's easy, I don't let go, but I won't. You're so inside the agony. Stop for a second, breathe. I'll turn it all around if I could, but I know it's not enough. I've been trying to reach you, baby. I lose my mind. You've been kinda see-through lately, but you're good for me. Cause every time you hurt me, I go na-na, oh na-na. Tell me to leave you, I say na-na, no not now. Go on, love me, I say na-na, oh na-na. Tell me to leave you, I say
over there is where the hands and stuff is. Huh? Yeah, she just told me that during the summertime, I guess starting the 29th and throughout June, they do like a little volunteer. They do a farm where you can volunteer. You can help with the plant vegetables. They sell flowers. They sell vegetables. You can help do stuff around here. So I'm pretty sure my son will like that. So we might go there and do that this summer. I think that's somebody's bunnies, Monty. I don't think you can go over there. I think that's their bunnies. They're letting them roam around the backyard. There's two of them. A little brown one right there. A little white one. So we are heading to the store. I actually have to freaking wait. I got to put my job searching on hold, you know, and if they contact me, unfortunately, again, you know, I don't have the bus pass. That's what he give us bus pass for, though. He's my housing case manager. Well, now I got a woman, but they're my housing case manager because they give me the bus passes so that I can start working. So they're helping me, you know, to start working. And that wasn't my plan. That's what I was doing. But now I got to put it on hold because I don't know when the new woman that I have now is coming back from being sick. And the guy is now leaving us. So, yeah. All right, so I'm just have to sit over here. So he just sold me these cigarettes on EBT. I'm grateful. Huh?
You hot?
Yeah, because he said I guess the machine wasn't working for for my card. Huh?
It's hot out there?
Yeah, it's hot out here. What?
It was on the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Kate?
Yeah. You ever felt so out of it?
Isha.
What?
It's
And then the one time you make a conscious decision, you feel kind of just like doubtful. Like, why did I just do this? You know, did I just, you know,
Isha.
what was this for? Huh?
What inside?
Jelly.
Jellyfish.
Yeah. And it's just like, what happened to me just feeling kind of crazy up here, insane, you know? That's how I felt. And now I don't feel that way. It's just like, dang, you know, what just happened? It sound like they're yelling. Is you cool?
Isha. What's on the screen? Okay.
Camera.
What? Take picture yourself.
It is hot out here.
You thirsty?
Yeah.
We can get her up there, and she can't destroy it. How could anyone survive that? She won't. But it will turn the tide of the war. Does she even know what she's been created for? I'm not sure.